Footprints are funny things. They tell you where a person's been, but they don't tell you the whole story, do they? For example, if you look back on the footprints I'm leaving behind me right now, you'd see where I was walking, but you wouldn't see all the times I stopped and started so that this video wouldn't look like it was stitched together from 20 different takes, which it is. Footprints tell us where a person went, but they don't tell us what they were feeling, what they were dealing with. They don't tell us why they were in that spot. They don't tell us all the decisions that they were weighing or wrestling with. They only give us this small little insight into where a person was. And I think a lot of life is like that. We have these footprints, these small insights into somebody else's life, but not really enough information to know the whole story. But it can be easy to pretend that those footprints are enough information to know the whole story. To think that now we understand someone because we see where they've been. But life is more complicated than that. A footprint is just a footprint. A footprint is just a piece of the puzzle. So just remember, as you're looking at where somebody else walked, that you don't always know why they were there. You don't always know what they were going through. You don't always know what decisions they were trying to make. It doesn't mean that right and wrong don't matter. It doesn't mean that everyone should get a free pass. It doesn't mean that decisions are meaningless and we should never try to interpret what's good and what's bad. But it does mean that sometimes life is a little more complicated than a single set of footprints will let on. And I think at the end of the day, the moral is, don't inspect someone else's footprints any more closely than you'd want them looking at yours.